Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Dokkan Battle video, and today we're doing another top 10. This time we're doing all the LR EZAs. This is only including, well, the pay play ones, not the free play ones. Is they got very, because the free play LR EZA is probably included with the free play EZA top 10. But now we're going over the paid play ones. So yeah, we're gonna rank all the all the LR EZAs they came this year. There was a total 11, and let's go. First up, we're going with Trunks Kid and Goten Kid. So this was the first LR EZA of this year, and well, over on JP at least. But these guys came out, I believe, during the Goku or Super Saiyan 2 Goku and Kid Buu, as I think like a part 2 of the New Year's thing. And these were the first guys that came out this year. And I think this is like, see, this is the last, I think, like outdated AG, like I guess beginner LR. I don't know what I'm gonna say. But yeah, this is an old Dokkan Fest or old LR. I got an easy. That's cool. Okay, now let me go over why they're this low. The reason why they're this low is because, well, Links are not the best. I mean, there are a lot of categories. I mean, they're raising defense on Super, but they don't do much, really. It's just some stats. As you can see, they don't do too much. That's why they're this low on the list. They just don't do much. They just got a little bit of a boost. Yeah, just a little bit of a boost. Not by much. Just a little boost. So that's why they're down this low on the tier list. The other ones, they got longer passives and they do a lot more. And yeah. Alright, next, number 10, Trunks Teen Future and My Future. So these guys got easy during the Tanabata, during part 2 of this year's Tanabata. Okay, these guys did get better, but honestly, I'm not a big fan of their design. I mean, they are raising defense on Super. I think what was a great raising defense. Yeah, but the problem is these guys are very restrictive to time travelers, which is kind of an issue. I mean, like I feel like that kind of hurts your team, because you know what, these guys be at their best, have their full stats. You gotta have them on a time traveler team, which is in my opinion not good. And then I think they give this is not an easy version here, but the easy version gives support, so that's nice, and they can dodge, but that dodge is restricted only if there's a future saga enemy, and there's not a lot, really. There's not a lot of future saga enemies, so that pretty much is useless. So yeah. Yeah, okay, Links. Cold Judgment, I'm pretty sure, yeah, defensive Link. They're on okay math categories. It's just these guys are okay. They do a little bit more than Goten and Trunks. And they have better stats. But the problem is they're restrictive, and that's really it. They're very restrictive. Next up, we got the Goku GT, Pan GT, and Trunks GT EZA. So these guys, I think, EZA during the Pan celebration. And these guys are okay. I mean, that's kind of most of these other EZAs are. Like, when they EZA, they're just okay. They're alright. They could be usable. Which is kind of disappointing with a lot of these LR EZAs. But I mean, they got some pretty good links. Okay, bad categories. But, They are raising, their defense for 3 turns, which is not bad. I believe they get an extra 77% defense at the very beginning, which is good. But then I guess the issue comes in where, again, they're a little bit restrictive to get their full passive. Because if you want these guys to get the rest of their attack and defense, they have to be either on Giant Ball Seekers or GT Heroes. Now, yeah, that's what I don't like about some units, is that sometimes Dokkan makes them restrictive to like 1 or 2 teams, which I think hurts the unit. Because I think this unit, I wish the passive didn't work like that. But other than that, I mean, even without that extra attack and defense, which, let's see, I think they get plus 7% attack and defense per GT Heroes and Jump Seekers, it's not going to help too much, honestly. But I mean, these guys are fine. Next up, we got Super Saiyan Goku Angel and Super Saiyan Vegeta Angel. Okay, so when these guys first EZ'd, they're pretty impressive, I would say. But them being pretty good only lasted for a very short time. Because I think, a week or 2 later, they just became, because the Super Saiyan 4 EZAs were a lot better. And then I guess some of the more future EZAs also kind of made this guy a bit of a disappointment. This guy and his counterpart a bit of a disappointment. But I do think these guys' counterparts honestly are a lot better. Kind of like how most Vegetos are. But yeah, these guys are not bad. I mean, they have a pretty good leader skill, good links, bunch of categories. It's just, they're kind of basic. They got good stats. These guys can crit, they can dodge. And then fusion ability, I mean, this is still pretty good. But, I guess, the only problem is you have to wait on Switch's turn. So it's for me, at least, it's kind of hard to see these guys' views. Once they fuse, I mean, they're pretty good. Be raising defense. Go full HP heal. Effective against all types. Critical hits. Dodging. But even with all that, I think the Vegito counterpart is just much better. Because I believe he's much higher on the list than this guy. Next will be a full power Bojack, Galactic Warrior. This guy, okay. There's a few issues with this guy. This guy does not have the best legging partner. Well, legging partners is kind of an issue for him. I mean, I guess the best one for this guy is SCR Bojack. I mean, this guy's he's a lot more categories than I thought he would have been. But, I mean, this guy is raising defense on Super. I think that's what every EZA needs now for, like, outdated units. They need to raise defense on Super. You see, they got the whole attack and defense, plus additional attack and defense with more HP. But yeah, so I think they gave this guy additional. So this guy starts out with attack defense plus 150%, and then at the lower HP he gets, the higher defense he gets, which I think it's not a bad build. Especially in more difficult events, that's going to be pretty good. Now, I guess here comes one of the issues. I think, actually, it's not as bad an issue, actually. Because, nor now, but never remember why. So, he's restricted to extreme class teams, because if he only gets his whole pass activated, he gets back in extreme class. Which isn't that bad, because that's probably where you're going to be running this guy on. Extreme class teams. Yeah, definitely. I mean, most of the teams are pretty much extreme class. Space Traveling Warriors, you probably won't be using the Super version because, Super version of Space Traveling Warriors doesn't have that much of a great team, but extreme class, yeah. Sword figures, I guess it's not that bad, but Terrifying Cockers, is probably the guy. And Team here will be using him on. But I mean, this guy's not bad. He's solid, and then he's also getting support. Yeah, he has support with his super rate. Yep, he's getting support. He's a Rainbow Orb Changer. And that's that. And then also the Rainbow Orb Changing does help with his passive because like, if he gets 5 more Key Spears, he gets an extra attack advance plus 50%, which I think is pretty good because the guy's a Rainbow Orb Changer. So yeah, I mean, this guy's not bad. I think they did pretty good with Easy. The only problem is he just needs a good linking partner. I think that's the only problem with this guy. And I like to say this guy came out with Yamcha Celebration. Yeah, I think Yamcha Celebration. Next up, we got Full Power Frieza. This guy easy during the Worldwide Download Celebration, which I think Worldwide Download Celebration had the price of the best EZAs. Well, not best EZAs, but I mean, they had pretty good EZAs happen during that celebration, except for Bowser. I don't know what they were thinking of him. Alright. Well, okay, this guy's, I mean, he's not terrible. Honestly, this guy's not bad. Yeah, I think he's solid. I've been using this guy actually quite a bit. I mean, they did improve him. They gave him defense. He's more tanky now. Or, has a bit more defense. It's just that now the problem with this guy is his passive has it where he needs like most of the passives locked up by HP restriction, which I think is kind of an issue. I mean, it's not bad in hard events, I guess. It will be on low HP, but I don't think it'll be low HP most of the time. With, I don't know, certain teams. Links are not bad. Good map categories. It's just passive. He can't get his full passive because of HP restrictions. Yeah, that's the only disappointment with this guy. Really, it's just the HP restriction stuff. If getting his full passive. That's really it. And I think that's really it. Just HP restrictions. Next up, we got Cell Perfect Form and Cell Junior. Shouldn't they say Cell Juniors? But okay. So this guy came out with the Goku Day. I think it's part 2. Yes, part 2. So this guy, I think, looking at these, after looking at these, units, all these LR EZAs, the main problem with these LR EZAs is that they age quickly. Yeah, a lot of them age very bad. Just very poorly. It's kind of disappointing. Because you kind of want, the whole point of EZAing, I'm pretty sure is, to make these units usable again. But, which they kind of do, but it only lasts for a short amount of time. So that's kind of the problem with all these EZAs that we're going through so far. They aged quick. Very quick. But yeah, this guy, when he got his EZA, he didn't raise his attack defense on super. Well, actually, he does do it on both of these. But, they did give this guy attack 120% and defense 120%. At the start of turn, he gets extra 126. Yeah, or 120% defense after he gets his Ultra Super. It's not bad, but it's just he doesn't have the best links. He's on pretty good categories, he's on a good amount. The categories though are not too incredible. Okay, now this guy's best league partner, which is AGL Cell. The problem with that is that AGL Cell's the only good link partner for this guy. I guess yes, there's that purple cell. But the problem with that purple cell is that he's not good. Meanwhile, AGL Sal, oh yes, he is good. It takes a while for him to get good. Because you gotta wait for him to, you gotta wait till like the 5th turn, I think. 5th or 6th turn for him to transform to perfect cell, just so you can link up this guy with him. So that's kind of a problem. I mean, I guess that's really it. This guy doesn't have the best singing partner, and he doesn't do much. That's kind of the problem. A lot of these LR EZAs, they just get a boost in stats. That's really it, just a boost in stats. And they don't do too much. I mean, this guy does, I guess, can use Wizard Battle Road, because I think, let's see, if he has, there are 2 opponents, there are like 2 or more opponents, he gets extra 60% attack, so that's good. And he's attacking all enemies with his, his basic super. So that's pretty useful. But, so that'll be good for Survivor Road. And I guess World Tournament. But no one really likes World Tournament or plays it. Well, I say that and I just see a bunch of people play World Tournament. So, people consider it to be one of the worst events. But oh well. I think I'm gonna put him up here because this guy, unlike others, they're not restrictive. He does a bit more than Goten and he does a little bit more than Goten and Trunks. Better stats. Yeah. Next up, we got Super Saiyan Goku and Super Saiyan Vegeta. These guys got an EZA during the 7th year anniversary, along with the physical counterpart, which we went over earlier. I wasn't lying that these guys were better. Yeah, I believe these guys are 4th place, and they're not too much of a difference than Gogeta, but those little differences with this Vegito counterpart is that it makes this guy better. So base form, they're the exact same unit. Pretty similar links, and all that. But when they transform is where this becomes different. The reason why I say that is because, this guy is giving a support with his Ultra Super. That's good. He has damage reduction, and then he counters. Yeah, yeah, I know it's like a little change. Gogeta has super effective and critical, but honestly, just from what I heard, having critical and super effective against all types doesn't do much because they pretty much do. I mean, doing critical is pretty much do this about the same damage as super effective against all types. At least that's from what I heard. But yeah. But this guy, I think they did better. Yes, I know it's a little bit of a change, but the damage reduction really does help. And then the fact he's doing extra damage, get the counters, and he's supporting, or gives a little bit of support. Yeah, I think that makes this guy a little bit better. Yeah, it's surprising how little things, like little changes, can make a unit a lot better. Odd. But yeah, I mean, Vegeto's pretty good. I mean, don't get me wrong, physical Gogeta is good, but this Vegeta is better because his damage reduction, he does more damage, and he's giving a bit of support to his team. Next up, we got Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. So this guy, along with the Super Saiyan 4 Goku, both got an EZA during the well, I'm trying to think. What was it? 7th year anniversary. That's what I'm trying to think. Yeah, I mean, this guy and Goku are not too different. Although, again, we'll go Cheetah and Vegeta. There are minor differences that makes one better than the other. So this guy, I mean, not bad. I mean, they did the super attack effect pretty good. I mean, he's massively raising it. His pass is pretty good. He counters. It's easy to get this guy. It's easy to get this guy super attack. Some pretty good links. A bunch of categories. Yeah, I mean this guy's not bad. Absol's also very easy to get. So hey, I mean this guy's not bad. But this Goku is a bit better. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Number 2, I got Super Hit for Goku. Again, it's the exact same unit, pretty much. Just a little bit of difference. I think the only difference, I guess that really, makes this guy a bit better, is that I find this guy to be more tanky. For some reason, even though they got pretty much the exact same passive. Maybe it's the stats. Stats is what does it. And I guess the Kamehameha also really helps with the attack. So he's just a tiny bit better. Just a tiny bit. Yeah. That's my thoughts about this guy. Now let's go to number 1, shall we? Which is actually right here. It's LR, Goku Black, Super Saiyan Rose, and Zamasu. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention about the Super Saiyan for Goku and Vegeta. In the more difficult events, these two guys, I guess their only issue is defensively, they're not as good because they can take a lot of damage. But if you're doing like that shit, take Goku event, Vegeta event, GT Goku event, I mean, you'll be fine. But if you're doing like Red Zone, you'll probably be fine most Red Zones. There's several more harder ones, like I guess Metal Cooler, Bojack, maybe, Broly, Omega. They probably will take a lot of damage. Just saying. I mean, they're fine. Not fine. I mean, good. They're very good. Okay, these guys are pretty good. I mean, look. This is before his EZA, as you can see. Or right here. Raise defense for 3 turns. Raise defense by 30% for 6 turns. That's already pretty good. Which then they made this guy even better because he recovers 15% HP at the start of turn. I think that's good. He gets 50% defense already. He just already has 50% defense, which at first you may think, oh, that sucks. But then at the start of turn, he gets another 50%, or for the first 3 turns, he gets another 50% defense, and he gets guard. So that's going to help him because this guy's going to stack defense. And then you see this passive here, attack plus 30%. They change that to attack and defense plus 30%, up to 120%, which that makes it even better. And this guy's getting 100% attack on super. He's also getting ki each time he's attacked, so that's going to help him with his ki issue. And honestly, this guy's going to be pretty tanky. Let's see, you're getting 120% defense there. Then you 50% defense at the start of turn. So that's, let's see, 120 plus 50, that's 70. And then you're getting the 30% defense for 6 turns. So this guy becomes very tanky. And I think which is pretty good. So yeah, I guess this guy's only stats. But the stats make him good in terms of being tanky. So, and plus, I think this guy will do pretty good. I think, yeah, he does pretty good damage. Links are not bad. I mean, it works for the team that he's on, which is the, I mean, mainly you're gonna use them with, other Goku Blacks, some Masus. Okay, Zamasus, I guess, is not as good as many Zamasus, because, I mean, yeah, I think the only Zamasu you're probably using is, like, Zamasu, Goku Black, probably the red one and blue one, and the STR Rose, which really helps this guy. Let's see. STR Rose. Let's see how many links do they share. Oh. 1, 2, I think 3. They share pretty buses. 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6. So you share six links. That's pretty good. And let's see, Nightmare Again. Future. Okay, let me look at someone his their actual links worked on. Look at this critical chance. Nightmare Again, extra attack. Okay, he's just getting all his attack links, which is not bad because I mean it does help out with attack. Yeah, these are all attack links, which is not bad. I mean, sure, more attack because this guy's already pretty tanky enough. Yeah, this guy thinks he's the best unit. Partners, he doesn't have the best. I mean, he has a few good partners, not bad. Like and Super Saiyan 4's got pretty good partners too, in the Goku and Cheetah. But I think this guy's good enough partners to at least be number 1. And he's probably the tankiest of all these EZAs. Does very good damage still. Yeah. I mean, not huge on categories, but he works on the categories that he's on. Except for maybe Joint Forces. Yeah. Joint Forces. That's the only one he's gonna probably struggle on. But other than that, yeah, he's good. That'll be it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. Please leave a comment video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new or if you haven't done so already. And to subscribe, there's a bell icon. Once you press bell icon, you should get notifications when my new videos come out. And see you guys next time.